Y sale con de hecho, este es el momento exacto que está grabando.
Yo, ¿qué coño haces? Te voy a escupir. iPhone de mierda. O de puta. Mierda, tengo que hacer espacio en el teléfono para grabar. Screen recording. Select. Delete. Álbum. Delete. Que te borre, coño. Vale. Ahí. Muy bien. Hola. Estoy hablando. Hola. ¿Estamos con el micro que es o no estamos con el micro que es? ¿Estamos con el micro que es?
Ahí, perfecto. Prueba, ¿dónde está?
Tiene 10 minutos. La del Fibonacci, claro que sí.
Yo lo dije.
Me hace gracia el fake que tiene ahí, el momentito de Twitter.
El clima es casi el suyo. Ligeramente un poco más.
Además, aquí
Me tengo que ver que...
Ay, que me muero.
Si no me desentro. Bueno,
aquí no se entero, ¿no?
no quites el suyo de móvil todavía. Quiero ver. Es que soy muy blanco, tío.
La primera vez que eso es un problema.
Dale otra vez a one2win enseguida. Lo dejamos así. Y...
Well, hello, .jpg, you. Has it really been another week already? Well, the script says it has. Welcome to one2win, the live game show that you can play on your phone or some other device, if you can manage that kind of technological wizardry. If you can get it on your microwave or your smart fridge, then, well, hey, well done you! Man, it really feels weird to be like on this side of the camera, you know? I know some people have been clamoring to see me back on your little screens, but I'm sure some of you haven't the slightest idea who I am. So let me introduce myself. I'm Jesus, the abbot to your Costello, the Mac to your cheese, and I'll be taking you through tonight's tantalizing trivia tidbits. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone's good? Well, if you've been here before and know how this all works, perhaps take the next minute or so to do some final revision, make sure your phone is charging. But if you're new or want to hear my sweet voice, or all of the above, sorry. Here's how things work around here. We're going to be asking you 12 multiple choice general questions. Un segundito, sorry. ¿Has cerrado el printer, en serio? Hang on, just 1 second. It's hard to produce this game. Alright. Man, anything can happen when you're live, you know? Anything can happen when you're live. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to ask you 12 we're going to ask you 12 multiple choice general knowledge questions. Okay, that was a hard sentence. And each time you have to tap on the correct answer as quickly as you can, because yes, time matters here. Don't forget that you can change your answer as many times as you want within that 10-second window, okay? If you get it right, well done you. And if you get it wrong, well, don't fret it, okay? Because there is no elimination in this game. Everybody is in until the end. So stick around, because, you know, there's something for everyone. Time is money around here, by the way. Your aim is to get the most questions right in the least amount of time. So, if you get the same number of correct answers as someone else, and they are quicker than you, well, they're gonna be winning over you, they're gonna prevail. So tap fast, think fast, and be accurate. But why are we doing all of this? Well, for all of this tapping, you're probably gonna get something in return, right? Hopefully, because that's what we're here for. How about a prize pot of $50, just like this? Oh yeah, I can see myself, that is cool. That's gonna be $25 for the first place winner, $15 for the second place winner, and finally $10 for the last place. Well, the third place, not the last place. The last place ain't getting anything, man. And if you finish within the top 10, you'll also get some binoculars. Love to say it, like these ones. These binoculars are our very first power-up. They sit more or less at like the bottom right of your screen, around here. And they allow you to see what other people are entering live. Like, you have some smart friends, or you think you have no idea what we're asking about. Well, you can try and copy from everything else. In a world of automation, it is good to know that the octopus behind I have a new octopus, by the way. I have a new producer, because it is really hard to produce some hosts at the same time, by the way. So, hey, thanks, man. Anyway, that's everything done. It is time to get quizzical. Get quizzy, not quizzy, quizzy. Final checks now. Lumber super all good. Connected to Wi-Fi. Phone charge. Thumbs ready. Well, away we go now with question number 1. Attention. Got it? Vale. tienes que clicar en el OBS primero, en el Firefox. Ahí. Which of these places is most likely to have ejector seats? British restaurant, fighter jet, or high-rise office? Well, you know how it goes, right? We're starting with a question about being ejected. Really? Well, that's quite a welcome. I know British cuisine can be questionable, but you won't be finding ejector seats there. Nope. Back in 2020, a retiring French worker was given a ride in a fighter jet. Oh, how generous, how kind of them. Only issue is that he didn't want to go in that jet. And nobody told him what to expect. So, in a panic, he pulled the black and yellow loop in the middle of the seat, which turned, sorry. Anyway, whatever. It was actually the ejection button. So, made a big hole in the plane and he came out of it. He was fine, by the way. He's fine. Probably not gonna get in a fighter jet anymore. Anyway, end of story time. Fighter jet is the right answer here. 79 of you are staying firmly in your seats as we head towards question number 2. Ready? Let's go. What are humans usually born with 300 of? Bones, IQ points, or toes? And tap it, Does anyone need time to put on their socks after, some intense toe counting? Adults have 206 bones. The average human has an IQ of 100, more or less, hopefully. And we, hopefully, most of us are born with 10 toes. So, where's the 300 coming from here? Are we that, do we have 300 IQ points? Are we geniuses? Well, sadly not. It turns out that humans are born with 300 bones. Yep. They fuse together during childhood, as if kids didn't have enough chances to be dealing with. Bones was the right answer, and 76 of you really flexed your brain cells in that question. Hey, did you know we have over 80 billion of those? Brain cells, not questions. I wish we had 80 billion questions. That would save some time. Anyway, on to question number 3. What is the name for a young kangaroo? Is it Joey? Is it Monica? Or is it Ross? Yep. That's what we're doing here. Yep. So, how you doing with this question? In fact, the term we're after is more general than just kangaroos. This is the word for a baby of any marsupial, be it kangaroos, koalas, or even wombats. Baby kangaroos are no more than 1 inch long. Isn't it crazy? Before they grow up to be big boingy boys, they are known as joeys. Yep, joeys was the right answer, and 75 of you are taking a step closer to possibly saying a huge good day to Sam Cash tonight. Good day, mate. Is that Australian? Is that Australian? No, it's not, right? Okay, let's go. Question number 4. When spelled out, which of these sequences is in alphabetical order? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, I have some moves here and some water. The classical brain teaser backed by popular demand. We actually read everything you tell us in the survey at the end of the game, and I know someone asked for some brain teasers. So, here you go. So these questions may seem easy, but against the clock, simple times can often be tricky. Well, 3 comes before 2 in the alphabet, so it's not the top option. 4, 5, 6, it's kind of close, but not quite. The FO of 4 should be after the FI of 5. So that's not it, which leaves 8, 9, and 10 lining up in perfect alphabetical order. And that's what we're looking for here. Did you make this one add up? 60 of you did not crack under the pressure. Nice job. Now for something completely different with question number 5. Who was not one of the titular two broke girls in the CBS sitcom? Was it Caroline? Was it Max? Or was it Samantha? Two broke girls? They clearly didn't play one-to-win. One of the girls is actually the daughter of a billionaire, and the other grew up in poverty. You know, it's kind of like the yin and the yang. Together, they work in a diner to make enough money to start a cupcake business. The show received mixed reviews during its run before ending in 2017. And it was all about Caroline and Max. Yep. You'll find Samantha in Sex and the City, but that's not what we're asking about. So Samantha is the answer to this one. 58 one-to-winners going for broke there and nailing that question. Staying at home now for the next question. It's question number 6. Q6. What is the time limit for a free Zoom call between 3 or more people? Is it 40 minutes? Is it 30 hours? Or is it 20 days? Ooh, that's wild. When was your last Zoom call, by the way? When did you last do some baking? You know, 2020 induced hobbies may have fallen by the wayside for many of us. Not for me, I'm still here. But I think a lot of us remember that pesky limit that applied to our Zoom calls. While there is a 30-hour upper limit, you know, for all calls, even if you're paying for premium, by the way, which is kind of ridiculous. If you have 3 or more people calling and the host is on the basic plan, the call will cut out after how many? How many? Did you get it right? Yeah, 40 minutes! And you'll all have to reconnect. 40 minutes is the answer we were after here. That's like more or less 2 games of one-to-win. What would you prefer? Would you prefer a boring work meeting or double one-to-win? Honestly, after a very, very, very long meeting today, I think I'm pretty sure I know what I want. And in any case, 62 one-to-winners got this one right. And we're getting into the middle here. Here's Q7. Q7. The metalwork technique of repoussage, or however you say that, was used extensively to create which US landmark? Brooklyn Bridge, Mount Rushmore, or Statue of Liberty? And that's time. Metalwork, Well, Mount Rushmore mostly consists of granite, and there is not a lot of metal to see there. Unless Iron Maiden may be willing to do a concert in front of it, I guess. I don't know. Repoussage, God, I hope I'm saying this right. Repoussage means hammering or pressing thin metal from the other side to bend it into shape, which makes sense because pousser, I'm trying, is French for press or to push. So, have you hit the woodwork or absolutely nailed this one? The Brooklyn Bridge consists of cables and suspenders, and using thin metal on a bridge? I wouldn't trust that. That means that the only one left, and our correct answer is the Statue of Liberty. Who should we put on a one-to-win Mount Rushmore, though? I mean, new producer? Yeah, you're in the Mount Rushmore. Louis, you're in the Mount Rushmore of one-to-win. Actually, I thought I should actually make that with like GIMP. Anyway, we clearly got 43 architects and one more in the room. well, things are heating up here. So let's ask about something that's probably close to many of your hearts. Quizzing with Q9. Q9. No, it's 8. In Trivial Pursuit, questions about islands and seas usually fall in which category? And you know, that's our picture question. Tap, it. You know how to do this. The infamous one-to-win picture question, by the way. So, let's break this down. Trivial Pursuit was created in 1979 in Canada and features players moving around the board, answering questions on 6 different categories in an attempt to fill their holders with one of each of the different colored wedges, with each wedge representing a different category. We've got yellow for history, but that's not the one. We've got pink for entertainment, which I know we're great at, but also not the right one. And we're left with orange and blue. Islands and seas, though, that's textbook physical geography, which is represented by the blue wedges. Yep, that's our winning answer. And 54 of you scored an absolute worldly there. Let's open the dictionary for question number 9. You ready? By its modern definition, what does a publican do? Collect taxes, run a pub, or write speeches? What is it? What is it? What is it gonna be? Well, what are publicans up to nowadays? A publicist might write speeches, yep, but it's not what we want here. It turns out that, in fact, a publican went around collecting taxes. Well, went, because that's what they did in the ancient times. Nowadays, the term is used for anyone who runs a pub. Yep. Cheers to the 31 of you who got it right. And now, listen up. Meme lords and meme ladies, unite for question number 10. By the way, how's everything going? Is everything good? Let me check the chat. Are we doing good? Oh, hey, yeah. Looks like we are. That is great. Okay, Q10. The meme "all your base are belong to us" comes from a line in which video game? Is it Gauntlet? Is it Missile Command? Or is it Zero Wing? Good. All right. All your base are belong to us. Do they mean base as in the opposite of acid? No. This leaves me with so many questions, though. Turns out it's an example of something called English. Not English, English, where text in other languages doesn't quite translate as it should. Somebody found the original Japanese script for the game, and it turns out that a more accurate translation for this line will be "all of your bases have been taken." But wait, where is this infamous line of internet folklore come from? Well, it's none other than Zero Wing. And why is it 7? What?
The question,
Oh, did we screw that up?
yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
but-
Okay, yeah. Well, looks like we have some little issue with the question. So how about we give everyone a free point on this one? Sorry about that. New producer, new show, it is hard to do this. Things happen. Sorry about that, and we'll be fixing it, and everyone's gonna get it right. Sorry. Let me check the chat. Yep. Things happen. Anything can happen in your life. That's how it goes. We're sorry about that. Hey, press B. B as in binoculars, because everyone's getting binoculars. Yep. Sorry about that. We are sorry. Anyway, let's move on to question 11. Q11. Who is the youngest person to win a Nobel Peace Prize in the 20th century? Is it Meredith Maguire? Is it Malala Yousafzai? Or is it Martin Luther King Jr.? Well, although Malala was born back in 1997, she earned her Nobel Peace Prize in 2014 for her work to ensure that all children had a right to education. She used the prize money to build a school for girls in Pakistan and to continue her campaigning work. That's all very admirable. But, 2014 is not in the 20th century. The name you may not have heard on this list is Meredith Maguire. I know I haven't. Or Meredith Corrigan, when she first won the prize in 1976 at the age of 32 for her contribution towards ending conflict in Northern Ireland. But jump back to 1964, and that's when MLK Jr. won the Nobel Peace Prize for his non-violent struggle for the Afro-American population. 3 very amazing people. But was MLK younger than 32 at the time? Well, I can tell you that he was 35. Yep. So Meredith Maguire is the right answer here. And congratulations to 16 of you. Wow. Lewis really went hard on this one. Who are a step closer to picking up a prize of your very own. And wow, can you believe it? What time is it? It's like, well, it's 10:22 here. Whatever, 22. And it's almost the end of the game. Question 12 is coming. Are you ready? Because we're doing it right now. Good luck and attention. Q12. A 1920s poem is often said to be the reason that many Chinese tourists visit which English city? Is it Bristol? Is it Cambridge? Or is it Oxford? Tap, tap, tappity tap. Time. The poem in question is, oh god, I'm gonna screw this up. Tie Vie Kang Kiao by Chinese poet Chu Chimo. I hate you, Louis. The poem is required reading in Chinese schools and is said to be the reason that many tourists from China flock to the city each year just to see the setting of the poem themselves. And since 2008, there's been a stone there containing an extract of the work itself. But how does the title of the poem translate? Well, it's On Leaving Cambridge Again. Cambridge is the answer we wanted, and 40 of you are seeing your pants pay off. Get it? Get it? Yeah, I know. Our jokes are always gonna be terrible. That's how it goes. Anyway, let me grab my phone. Let's see. How's everyone doing? How was it? Any feedback? Well, let me know how everything's going, because that is the question supplies used up for another week. How was that for you? Did you have fun? Did you hate me for the Q10 issue? Yeah, I'm sorry. It is hard. You know, this is hard. But we're doing it live. It's free. So if you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. Nah, just kidding. Anyway, let me know in the chat how you did. Let me know what you thought of the game. And let me give you a quick reminder that we're on Twitter as one2_win and on Instagram as one2.win. We love hearing from you, our dear one2winners, and I guarantee I read each and every single of your messages. So, no matter what, let me know what you think. We started with questions about birth and babies and ended with poetry. Sounds like a one-to-win game to me. And you know what else a one-to-win game must have? Our top 3 one-to-winners who are taking the cash tonight. And let's see them. In the first place, in the first place, we got Beam with 12 correct in 39.39 questions. Second place, we got Trash Pende with 12 correct in 41.79. And then we've got Best Ken Ever with 12 correct as well in 44.05 seconds. Well, I actually thought this game was gonna be harder, but you guys are nailing it. Well, good job, everyone. Well, my phone froze. Whatever. Good job, everyone. Congratulations, and we will be getting in touch with. We will be getting in touch with you all. Well, I will be getting in touch with you all as soon as I can. And that's everything from us. So, you know, whether you want cash or whether you want binoculars, whether you want cash, whether you want binoculars, will be... tienes que darle a la H en el prompter, perdona, hay que cerrar en el prompter, tienes que seleccionarlo. Ahí, gracias. There will be a quick survey at the very end of the game, and we would really appreciate it if you would, you know, fill it in and tell me what you thought of today's game. All feedback is very welcome, and, you know, I read it myself, so keep it human. Well, whatever. I've been Jesus. You've been yourself. You've been you. You've been wonderful as always. And we will be back at the same time next week to do this all over again. And hey, I know the world can be a little harsh sometimes. Oopsie, I didn't mean to do that. But I appreciate you being here. And I need to let you know that you matter, no matter what. Take care. Be well. Have a great weekend. And see ya for now, one2winners. Now, you hang up. You hang up. See ya.